My name is Matt DeMace, the Director of Agronomy and Landscape at the Abaco Club on Winding Bay and Abaco, Bahamas.
Ken Ackerman here at Weymouth Country Club, superintendent for 45 years.
All right, my name's Greg Wellman. I'm the golf course superintendent at Lacrosse Country Club in Onalaska, Wisconsin.
We are Seashore Paspalum, tees, fairways, surrounds, and greens, Sea Isle Supreme. To be exact, Sea Dwarf on our greens.
Our greens are push-up greens, about 55% sand.
I've been on the Summer Success Program for about a year now. The response that I saw immediately was just almost like, wow, right? I like the way the leaf blade responded to the program. I like the ball roll that I saw.
We've gone through 2 seasons with using it. We're going to start a 3rd. Well, over my 49 years here, I've been looking for a product that would give me a nice green color that would last and wouldn't give me a lot of surge growth on my grass. So I've been looking for something, and I think I found it.
Basically, when we started using the Summer Stress program and the BRANDT products, we got a lot more consistent growth and plants, from biotypes, different biotypes, just more even growth, kind of thin the blades out of the thicker plants and just made everything very consistent. The greens look great. Everything was very healthy.
Tony Fahergahazi, I'm the superintendent at Bridges Golf Course, which is a championship golf course just outside of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We USGA spec greens, 100% sand. So 2 years ago, I ran through that program and then jumped again on board with the Summer Stress program last season, and I'll be using it again this season. I did see some really good results, especially when it comes to color.
My name is Joey Torres, and I've been here at Lake of the Woods for 3 years now. I will work with the bent grass and the greens, not a hard clay texture soil, compacted soil that we have out here. I jumped in here, they were not doing as much fertilization, so I came back with the BRANDT fertilizer. They were proving me right that this thing is going to really make your course look really good. It's going to stand out. People's going to love it. And since I've been in that program, this is my 3rd year going on it, and I actually love it.
Tony Johnson, I'm the golf course superintendent at Philmont Country Club in Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. So we have POA bed greens on a majority of the greens. We ended up having to sod 4 of the greens. They'd had some turf issues before I got here on about 80% of the greens. Everybody was concerned if they would even have greens in 2020. The quality of the turf, the health of the turf, it was different from any other product that we saw. We put a lot of products out, a lot of different types of products, and it seemed like BRANDT would rise above the rest.
Shortly after the hurricanes, I knew I was probably going to be battling some things without having irrigation for 9 weeks. Our focus was just to keep the greens alive. It was something that I thought, let's give these greens the best chance possible to survive and come back, and they're phenomenal now. I mean, they're freaking awesome.
Rob Torrey, Orange Tree Golf Club, Orlando, Florida, and I am the golf course superintendent. Back in the day, if your greens were rolling at 10, you were doing better than most. And nowadays, if you're rolling at 10, you're getting questioned for membership. So with that being said, obviously we have to take a look at a lot of the things that we're doing. How do we elevate our game? And that's where the BRANDT program has really helped us out.
My name is Steve Holliday. I am the superintendent at Gull Lake View Golf Club, the Stonehenge courses in Augusta, Michigan. Members through the years have wanted faster greens. The BRANDT products really gave me some good root growth in a hard growing year. I had people telling me that the greens were the best ever. Playability, speed, color, everything. They're always very complimentary of the playing conditions.
I feel like we provide some of the better conditions from in the area or in the province, some of the best conditions, but we are expected to have green speeds, good green speeds.
When it comes to our greens, we like the best of both worlds. We want them pretty, but we want them rolling. And again, this program makes me look a lot smarter than I really am.
I know the plant's healthy, but at the same time, it's got that sheen and that look that I'm looking for, where they look like they're on a proper fertility program. And I attribute that to the BRANDT line, because the right nutrients are in the right place at the right time.
One thing I can say right now, I had the guy come in that used to work out here. he saw those greens. He couldn't believe how pop they were. Those greens are pop. I mean, they made everybody like, wow.
He noticed the change on the greens post-hurricane, but he goes, these are rolling as true as I've ever seen. I was like, I just switched programs. And, you know, he's a professional golfer, I'm a superintendent, and they're true now. They're as true as they've ever been. They hold their lines.
In August sometime, my cup changer came in with a picture he took of a plug he cut, and out of the bottom of it was white roots coming out. And I've never seen that in all my years here.
After one full year on the program, in the middle of July, we were quite dry here. And I took a sample in the middle of July. I had healthy, thick white roots down 4 inches. Something that I've been here since '98, something that I really haven't seen that much of. They were hockey pucks when I took a cup out.
There's no shortage of fertilizers out there. I have seen other products I've used where the color's 3-4 days. And I definitely felt like we were getting a little longer length of color out of the BRANDT products.
So we looked a lot around at different companies, and when it came to, you know, price point and kind of a bang for your buck, you know, what you were getting through chemistry, we really went with the BRANDT products. It was just kind of hands down with the hand we were dealt with what we were going to go with.
I feel at the price point, they're hard to beat, and that's why I'm going to continue using them.
We are very budget conscious with everything we do here. You know, especially when it comes to fertility, because there's so many snake oil programs out there, but we've tried much more expensive products and didn't get half the results that we see with the Summer Success Kit.
You know, I was able to mix it with anything in my catalog, and it always tank mix just fine. You know, there's sometimes you open the jug and whether it's a smell or whether it's, you know, you just see some things stick into the lid or whatever. I really found the BRANDT products, all the different BRANDT products that I've used are very consistent. And, you know, and I just never ran into a poorly mixed product.
One thing that your product is safe. We haven't had any problems with anything we've mixed with it. I think it may help the other products a little bit.
Compatible with any kind of product you can put in.
Zero problem mixing with the BRANDT program.
It was easily mixed with a lot of other products. I didn't have to worry about my wetting agents with the product. I didn't have to worry about my growth regulator.
Membership's up because of the greens. Everything's up because of the greens. I mean, membership expectations are through the roof right now.
I think it's a great product and it's working for me, and I'm going to keep doing it.
They are saying, wow, we saw this course look like a calendar course. It is the products, the fertilizers, it stands out. So when they see that, they say it's like a country club, knowing that we're a public course. So that makes me feel good and want to compete and make it look like a country club. And man, it's amazing what it does.
I do think, you know, this program definitely can get us where we want to go. And it's going to be nice to kind of go back to something that I'm a little familiar with.
I'm a fan of it, to be honest with you. I just ordered another 6 months last week, so I have no reason to get off of it.
You know, I don't anticipate going anywhere, and I hope I never do. But if I did, the Summer Success Kit would be coming with me.